Let's see, so how is Lancelot going to fight Sir Gawain if he can't even see him? Should we read it and find out?
Yes, maybe he can do this holding the sword and then swinging the sword.
Maybe. Shall we read it and find out?
Yes.
With one hand, Lancelot took off his cloak. That's his coat. Would it land on Sir Gawain? Yes, it clung to the light. So Lancelot threw his cloak and it fell onto the knight.
Yeah.
And because it fell onto the knight, Lancelot couldn't see the knight. He couldn't see the wicked knight Sir Gawain, but he could see his cloak. Right? With one hand, Lancelot threw off his cloak. Would it land on Sir Gawain? Yes, it clung to the knight. Now Sir Lancelot could see his shape clearly. He aimed his spear and drove it in. There was a...
So his cloak, landed on the wicked knight.
Yes, Sir Gawain. That's right. Now Sir Lancelot could see the shape of Sir Gawain clearly. He aimed his spear and drove it in. There was a cry and a crash. Then a knight in armour began to appear, stretched out on the ground.
Daddy, is that the wicked knight?
Yes. Lancelot got him with his spear. So Lancelot told him to tie up Sir Gawain and take him to King Arthur. I will, the knight answered, and I thank you. You are the greatest knight I have ever seen. Sir Lancelot did not hear him. He was already on his way.
But I know that's a terrible thing. The wicked knight will be invisible, and then the good knights can't get him.
Yeah, but Lancelot got him already, and now he's tied him up, so he's not running away anymore. Right? And he told the other knight, the knight that had fallen on the floor, on the ground, that he must take Sir Gawain to King Arthur, and King Arthur will probably put him in jail. So we carry on. Sir Lancelot rode through the land. He rescued ladies from wicked knights. He fought for the weak and the poor, and he never lost a battle. One day Sir Lancelot was riding through beautiful green meadows and fields. Then all of a sudden the land changed. There were only burnt, charred trees, and the grass was burnt black. Had a great fire come this way. Sir Lancelot saw a huge white tower on a hill. Below it was a town. He thought he would learn the answer there. But as he drew closer, he saw that the town was ruined and empty. The smell
What was it ruined?
I don't know. Let's carry on and read it. The town was empty. Nobody lived there anymore. Then a man and a boy ran out from behind the blackened wall. It's Sir Lancelot, at last you have come. Our prayers are answered. Sir Lancelot stopped.
Where's King Arthur?
King Arthur's back in the castle at Camelot.
Is Camelot broken?
No, this is another town.
Yeah, but King Arthur is in another world, and
Not in another world. They're all in the same place. They're all in England.
Yes.
Okay?
But some...
Lancelot, do you remember how Lancelot went away to do lots of brave things?
Yes.
Lancelot went away to do lots of brave deeds. And when he was riding around through England, he came across a town that was all burnt and broken. Right? And then a man and a boy ran out from behind the blackened wall. It's Sir Lancelot, at last you have come. Our prayers are answered, they said. Sir Lancelot stopped. Our town has been cursed, the man cried. But Merlin says you can save us. By the best knight in the world, surely that is you. I am no better than many a knight, said Sir Lancelot, but I will try to help you. What is wrong? Just go to the tower on the hill. I dare not tell you more. The man took the boy's hand and they ran off. Why were they so afraid? What do you think was in the tower on the hill?
I don't know.
I It must be something very bad because everyone's so afraid of it. And it's broken the town as well. Should we carry on reading and find out? So Lancelot rode halfway up the hill.
I think it's a witch.
Maybe it's a witch, maybe it's a monster. Okay, should we read it and find out?
Or maybe it's a giant. Oh, this one has the witch.
Okay. Put it on there.
Hey, that doesn't have the one.
There, like that, okay. Like that. I think it's one there. So Sir Lancelot rode halfway up the hill to the tower, and then he stopped and waited. At the bottom of the tower was a huge door. It was open, but Lancelot could not see inside. He heard a low kind of hissing. Then he saw the most terrible sight of his life. Green, scaly skin, huge claws, sharp, pointed teeth, and a mouth that spit fire. It was a dragon, a huge dragon. Do you remember we saw a dragon in the movie Shrek? The dragon moved through the door.
Well, it was a good dragon.
Yes. It stared at Sir Lancelot.
Oh, bad guys.
I think this dragon's an evil dragon. Shall we read and find out what happened?
Daddy, what's that evil?
Wicked. The dragon moved through the door. It stared at Sir Lancelot with evil eyes. It gave a great roar and ran towards Sir Lancelot. Sir Lancelot galloped on his horse straight at the dragon. He aimed his spear. It flew through the air and landed on the dragon's throat. Flames burst from the monster's mouth. Clouds of poison filled the air. The dragon was badly hurt, but it kept coming at Sir Lancelot. Sir Lancelot leapt from his horse and drew his sword. He slashed at the dragon again and again. Lancelot's armour was burning hot. Lancelot could hardly see. He was getting weaker and weaker. Lancelot fell on his knees. Then, with all the strength he had left, he lifted his sword, and in it went deep into the dragon's heart. The monster shook. It blasted with fire and smoke, and then it died. Lancelot had killed the dragon. The man and the boy ran up the hill. Crowds of people followed them. Sir Lancelot, they called, God bless you. They gave Sir Lancelot food and drink. The man said, for 3 years the dragon has tormented us. It burnt our homes and fields. It killed our children. We hid in the forest. We dared not return, but you have saved us. The townspeople begged Sir Lancelot to stay with them and rest. But Sir Lancelot rode on. Okay. He fought a band of 50 thieves. He killed 2 evil giants. No danger was too great for Sir Lancelot.
What? He's so brave. What? And he's so strong.
Yes.
I told you he was going to be a great knight.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he must be the greatest knight of them all, which is just what Merlin said.
Yes.
At last it was time to return to Camelot, to join the round table. So Lancelot wondered what welcome he would find there. The castle of Camelot was dark. Who lives at Camelot?
King Arthur.
That's right. The castle was dark when Sir Lancelot reached it. He was glad. Everyone must be asleep, he thought. He would find a corner to rest in, and the next day he could quietly take his place at the round table. He opened the door to the great hall. Suddenly it was bright with torches and candles. Everyone was there. King Arthur, Queen Guinevere, Merlin, all the knights and their ladies. They were clapping and smiling and calling his name. They had been waiting for him, for everyone had heard of Sir Lancelot's great deeds. You have kept your word, said King Arthur. You have returned in exactly a year and a day, and you have proved yourself.
What's proved?
He has proved. He's proved that he's a very, very brave knight.
Yes, and Daddy. Lancelot. And they have, and someone killed that Lancelot. How brave was Lancelot?
Yes, exactly. everyone had heard of Sir Lancelot's great deeds are the great things that Lancelot did. You have kept your word, said King Arthur. You have returned in exactly a year and a day, and you have proved yourself.
What's proved?
Proved is to show to everyone how good you are. Proved means to show for certain. All the land knows of your courage and of your kindness too. Now you are ready to take your place at the round table. King Arthur pointed to the seat beside him. Thank you, Sir Lancelot said. He looked at all the knights. I am proud to be one of you. King Arthur said, you are not one of us. He raised his golden cup. You are the greatest of us all. And that's the end of that story. Maybe we'll read another story tomorrow. So,
What?
Lancelot's a very brave knight. Do you think a long time ago in England there were really dragons and giants?
No.
This is just a story, isn't it? It's a very, very old story from a long, long time ago.
Yeah, but...
Okay, can I get a kiss goodnight? Give another goodnight? Can I give you a kiss goodnight? Can I give you another kiss goodnight? Hannah.
Can you come later?
Yeah, I'll come later. Yeah, put your head on the pillow. Come what's up?
Daddy, what can I? Daddy, could you read the story of the general everything?
You know, I feel like I'll read it again tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'll read it again tomorrow.
Okay. Whoop.
It was totally by mistake. I think the ball and the dog came over at the same time, and Derek ended up kicking the dog. I don't think it was intentional at all.
But it was a good kick for the dog.
Yeah.
The dog went flying, so that was quite impressive.
So you graduated in 1982. So that's when your Aunt Andrew graduated too.
Okay, just keep playing. It doesn't matter who's goalie.
What is number 3?
She's fascinated. She's not moving. Hey.
She looks like Amory.
Yeah, she does. She looked like Amory from the first time we saw the photo inside the belly. Oh. That's number 4.
Oh, that's number 4.
4. I hope we're not. We're kind of blocking the way. I'm kind of blocking the way.
Miss.
Where's Leo? Leo. Zoe, the cat. E. E.